Hello, everyone. I'm coming back with a short video about uh, this disturbing news. It's disturbing because, it just shows people don't have nothing else to do but destroy stuff. And that's what happens in this world. They build stuff and then tear it down. Make your mind up. And they're always talking about the wrath of God. No, it's the wrath of man that we really have a problem with. But I'm talking about the Jackie Robinson statue that stood outside the League 42 youth baseball field in Wichita, Kansas, was torn down and later found burnt and in pieces. Okay. So, who are these new age haters that really don't want to see kids have a figure to look up to try to inspire to be like? It's not even really being about the best baseball player, but being a team player. No matter what you're doing, to be a team player is important to any organization, any job, any home, any family, And they said that they have surveillance, that they had a group of people tore off its foundation, just left the feet, and took it away. What kind of person would beat up and destroy a statue? Is it mad? I mean, come on, tearing down those Confederate statues, that long been gone over. I mean, that's ridiculous. And the Wichita Fire Department received a call about a trash can on fire, and that's when they found the remains of this statue. So, what is this a sign of? Well, it's a sign that the ones that hated Jackie Robinson, most of them are long gone, and most of them are too old to do anything. So these new haters are being taught to despise anybody that don't look like them or go to their school. On my opinion, these were school age or college kids that happened to hear about Jackie Robinson, and the hate was triggered, that they was probably high off drugs or drunk, and they had to take this hate out on something. Now they're doing it to statues. Are they going to do it to a person next? So, and somebody knows, because see, these people, it's not racism. They're trying to say, it's racism and all that. No, it's jealousy. And it's fear. Yeah. Yeah, I said it. But I'm not saying it like whatever her name is. I'm not saying it like other people say that it's no racism. They say that, but then they have to come back and clean it up. like that one guy that he said this country is not racist, but then he turned around and said, well, liberals are racist because they talking about me kissing, Donald's butt. Okay. That was not racism. That was just stating of observation. And see, I really don't, these people, I really can't even really recall their names most of the time because they are so insignificant. They're just talking heads. They're just trying to get some money, trying to get some prestige, because they want to prove to their family, hey, I'm better than you. Um, um, and I assume that they're going to try to build another one. Because it says, fortunately, the mold from his work is still viable, and the statue that reappears at McAdams Park will be the work of John Parsons. I mean, come on. It's okay to have statues and stuff, but well, they can do what they want to do. But to me, it's a waste of money. The money could be used on something else. And talking about hate, it's like a drug. Certain things can, trigger your drug habit. And it has to be fed. It has to be, that's why you see so many people so mad. And when I see them interviewing these people on TV, that it's so much hate inside. It's just, you could just see it. Not only hear it, but you could just see it all over them. When I say that people walk around with a black cloud, these people, you could literally see the cloud, and the fire is just steaming all over them. You could just see it. And then they talking about now they hate no Taylor Swift. Did Swift? Oh, but see, I don't pay attention to these people's names because they just really are just a figure on the television that gives news stations something to talk about. This young woman, they hate on her. It's crazy. I have never heard her name so much. And then I heard this one lady on Fox or something talking about, what they're going to do, get Beyonce to gather the black voters. The young, I mean, come on. I don't know. I don't understand why certain people can't speak on political things without getting pounced on. What are they making it sound like these actors and these celebrities are some kind of a god that they could. I don't know why they put them in a category where they are too, because they have a lot of supporters. See, if they didn't have a lot of fans and a lot of people looking up to them, which I still don't understand to this day why that happens, but they feel threatened. Why feel threatened? Because if you're doing right, if you're doing something that people want, you shouldn't be worried. Now, and they that was so funny. I thought that was the funniest thing when they start talking about it's a conspiracy that uh, Taylor Swift's boyfriend football team is going to the was it Kansas? Is going to the is going to be in the playoffs. I mean, the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness! How do they come up with these conspiracies? These um, accusations? And something that they said on the news this morning, they have to find something to talk about so they won't talk about really what's going on. But you don't hear them talking about Trump and his 91 indictment, 91 cases and indictments and guilty pleas of not guilty pleas. He didn't plead guilty, but being found guilty of sexual assault. They don't talk about that. Having to pay $83 million. They don't talk about that. But they talk about the people that is uh, going against him. This is crazy. This is white people's crap on steroids. You know, it is so funny to see um, white people fighting each other. It's funny. It really is. And not only funny, it's dangerous because um, they nobody wins. You know, and I do want to say this too. This just came to my mind that uh, about the three people that lost their life over there in Iran. You know, I'm not gonna say my deep feelings about it, but it's a shame that these young people had to lose their life. You know, I think about how they got up, did their work, did their job, was happy, making plans, went to bed, and never woke up. Um, it's sad, and it's happening all over the world. I mean, people are dying from uh, idiots all over the world that want to do nothing but cause mayhem. You know, you think about it, and you look at it all the time on TV because that's all these movies are really about. Um, that somebody just like here, it's all everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. They build the bombs. They pay somebody to build them, and they use them to kill people, destroy people's lives and buildings, their homes. It's a shame these people had to leave their home to go stay in some tents. You know, and then I heard somebody this morning talking about they always talking about they just want to hear they just want to see football. And the man said, you know what? I didn't realize this that football games really it's only like 18 minutes long, but they draw it out for 2 hours. It could last up to 2 hours. And these people are literally paying $4,000 for 18 minutes of football. Okay, because you have the halftime. You have all the stopping, and then you have minutes in between each quarter. Wow. Our our values, like I say, entertainment rules. We love to be entertained. Now everybody can entertain now. You know, before we had YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all this, people was more in tune with each other, you know, enjoying each other and building, creating hobbies, doing all that. Now it's not so much. And you just look at, everybody have their own interests on YouTube. Your YouTube channel or may look different from mine because every time you click on something, that's what pops up. And I look at it and it's always the same old thing. It's just sad.
Now, the Oscar nominations are out, and the Academy shocked the world yet again with their infamous snubs. Now, the only thing the Oscars are most famous for, other than handing out the Oscars.
Okay, this is why The Color Purple was shut out of the Oscars. When I heard that Fantasia might get some kind of award at the Oscars for her role in The Color Purple, I was like, oh, hell no. I mean, I'm tired of seeing us getting Oscars for roles that is so meaningless, brought nothing to the table, didn't give us any hope, no intellect, conversation. And some of the comments is, how many times do I say shut out of the Oscar? Do you think the movie was snubbed? Oh, okay. Good video on why The Color Purple was shut out of the Oscars. I think you listed some valid reasons for why. Okay. I haven't heard anyone I know that saw this movie say they really enjoyed it, including people who love both the original and the live stage musical. Sometimes movies don't get nominations because they aren't very good. And this is one year when the Academy got the nomination right. It is hard to find a movie. We haven't really had a good movie to go look at for adults to go look at as a Black person, a Black woman at the movies, really, since the Black Panther. And the Black Panther didn't even get really no Oscars except for the what the clothes I can't think of what I want to say. The costumes. Uh okay, one says every year we complain about snubbing. I enjoyed The Color Purple as a film goer, but it didn't scream best picture to me. Fantasia was good, but I didn't really expect an Oscar nod. I actually thought Tahara did really well in her role. They got it right with Danielle. The songs was inconsistent. You have a musical with tons of song and they didn't use them. Mm-hmm. Well, we need to stop begging for their acceptance when they never will. Mm. I didn't like the movie. I looked at it when it first came out because, they had it. You had it. It was like really. Okay, let me call. Let me answer. Hello. Hi. Uh-huh. Oh no, no, I'm getting ready to go to work. Friday at 1. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah, yeah. I come tomorrow. What time? What time do you want it, in the morning or the afternoon? Oh, I can come around 11 o'clock. Okay. 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 All righty. Uh-huh. Oh, you're welcome. Mm-hmm. All right. Have a good day. Uh-huh. Bye-bye. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's a shame we can't make better movies. I was looking at this one movie on Tubi. It was called The Lawnmower Man. And you know what? The actors that be in these movies by Cult TV, I love them. They are they their movies are made in old Detroit, and they give me. I look at them and they give me a sense of what's really going on in our community. Um, they realists, and the actors are good. I mean these are just these are not movies or actors that you're going to see an Oscar, which is fine. They don't need to be because the Oscars could kiss my butt. But the movie was interesting. I think they did some real good acting. The end traumatized me because I didn't see it coming, and it was like, dang, they did that. Because you don't want, because see, I can say one thing about his movies. You know enough about each character. Even if you don't even see them that much. It has it where you can get a feeling of them and you could get attached to them and you could get to know them. And if something happens to him, you feel something. But I'm looking at McGraw Avenue. I've seen the first one and the second one about 3 or 4 times, waiting on the third one. I've seen all of Murder Payne's movies. I love that man. I know, he's more on the gangster side, drug dealer, murderer, but he shows us what's really going on out in that world out there. Because when you hear all this stuff on the news and you don't hear nothing else, you don't know these people, you don't know why, you kind of have a why. But then, and in his movies, you get to know their lifestyle and the way they talk, the way they look at things, the way they see life, the way they interact with people, the police and the neighbors, the community. Yeah. All right, you guys, I've talked about a lot, but I really wanted to say something about these new age haters out here. And like I said, we have to deal with a lot. So I'm going to get off here so I go to work. And okay, Black History Month is coming up. It's a big deal. So I'm going to talk about it, and we're going to see how we could learn more than just your regular Martin Luther King Jr., Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth. We're going to learn about some real people that that's doing things now, that's making history as we speak. All right. Everybody have a wonderful day and enjoy your life and keep the peace between your ears. All right. Peace out.